We've got a little bit of a problem here on Lone Oak Farm. What's going on, everybody? DjGoHam here, and you are the GoHamFam, and you are awesome. If you didn't know you were part of the GoHamFam, it's probably because your subscribe button hadn't turned yet. You gotta hit the button. If it says it, hit the button. There you go. That's my selfless play for the day. How you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having an awesome day. If you're not, let's see what we can do to cheer you up just a little bit. We're going to have a good day today. We're going to have some fun. I'm going to try a few new things, a few extra things. We're still in early spring. However, we're going to try a few things. I want to fill this up at least once or twice with wood chips. Now, as you know, wood chips, they sell for quite a bit. We also need to hit a couple different things today as well. I want to try one, maybe two jobs today. We're going to do a couple jobs, make some extra cash. That's what today's all about. So, someone had mentioned yesterday, they said, DJ, just use the Brucks. We're cool with it. So we're going to lease it. $2,900. I'm not going to change the color because that's going to make it even more expensive. Just going to go with it like it is. So lease, got it. And I want to reset this. Boom, click it and reset. Just like that. Now, of course, it has reset it right here. I got the trailer behind us. We're going to use this. I do have a front 3-point link. This will not work if you don't have a 3-point link. So we got that. Slow it down. Got it. Also, look at this. Look. This thing right here. This is the pallet that we used to fly on during the live stream. If you guys didn't catch this, so all you got to do is find a pallet. I mean, it could be any pallet, but if it's empty, you can pick it up. If you pick it up and just walk forward, it's flying. And if you look too far away, it falls. Wee. That's so cool. I love it. I love it. It's too much. I love it too much. I don't remember what that is. How's about this? Let's pull up to it. Because I know there's something. It is something. Because the pallet hasn't disappeared. Let's pull up next to it. Let's select the trailer and hit down on the left stick. It was 27 liters of lime. Cool. Hey, we got some lime. It's not free, but we've got it. So that's what happened to it. I actually found that 2 episodes ago. And I totally forgot because I had reset something in the middle of the video. And I totally forgot that was there. So now we've got it and we are good. Also, I'm going to do my best. People have been asking me to do more first-person stuff. Nobody's asked in yesterday's video. I just went through that. But I did... I am going to try to do this for you guys. So we could do that. Also, I have 2 questions that people had asked in the last video, in the description, in the comment section. So one thing I'm going to try to do is, usually I really... What do I do? Come on, DJ, get it together, man. I always read the comments section whenever I wake up during the day. So like about 2 to 3 hours after a Let's Play is released, I'll check the comments. I'll answer questions and drop some hearts everywhere and that kind of thing. And there were 2 questions that stood out to me. Now, a couple people asked the same question, but just different ways of wording it. But Hetrock V60 asks, can the fences be removed? No, the fences cannot be removed on Lone Oak. As a matter of fact, there was another question. I don't know who asked it, but they said, can I use the Brucks to remove fences? So, of course, you can't, but we're going to try it just in case. I mean, this was not a feature that was explained to me, but we're going to try it anyway, just to see what happens. Hey, maybe we can. I don't think we can, but you never know. Let's give it a try. Turn it on. There we go. Nope. Nothing there. Bring it right here. Nope. So these actually have to be placed down as stumps. There's a special way to do it, and none of the fencing on this map has been done like that. Now, maybe in FS21, it might be like that. Very unlikely, but just know that it is not like that, at least right now. What I want to do with this is I want to come in here and I want to chop up some of these trees and see if we can get some wood chips in here. Now, as you saw yesterday, we were getting the stumps pretty low. Well, today, I want to try and do the same thing, except we're going to come through with this guy right here. Now, it is hard to see where some of the trees are, where some of the stumps may be, so you may want to come in and just leave the brush high. We don't want to leave it high. I want to bring it down about as low as I can. The only issue is it's either going to make the tree completely disappear and the stump, and we won't know where the stump is when we come back through to grind them down, or we've got something else. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up, and I'm going to set up about right here, something like that. And let's get about right here. It's not like a car just went by here. We're going to set about right here, and we're going to cut down pretty low, about like this. And I'm going to use the brush as a wood chipper. So I'm not going to use it as kind of what it's meant for, is cutting down trees. What I am going to do, we got to get this back around the right way. It's kind of cringe. It's all right. Let's drop that down, and we should be able to get right up on it. That's the stump. The stump's in the way. We got to move this about right here. And then I'm just going to kind of pick the tree up and bring it right there. Perfect. Turn it on. Come forward. There we go. So now it has filled it up, and we've got the stump exactly the way I wanted it. So that's kind of the game plan there, is to use this as a wood chipper, but not any other way. Also, Mr. Clutch Simulations just said hello. I swear, the past 3 or 4 videos I've accidentally left my phone on, and every time Clutch Simulations sends me a text message, he's like, yo, what's up? There we go, there's that. Pick the tree up, move it over here. Again, I know I'm not doing this realistic. It is what it is. It's us. Don't forget. Don't forget who we are. But the reason I'm doing this, you may be asking, DJ, why in the world are you doing it this way? You could just use that to cut that tree down. Like I said, it's going to cut it too high or too low. I don't want it to do that. I want it to be this way. But I still want to have a little bit of fun and pretend I'm logging. There we go. There's that. Again, come up to it. So we've got, was it 7,800 liters in there right now. So we've got a little bit more ways to go. So I'm just going to keep coming through, cutting these trees as low as I can and trying to get them to the right point so that I can fill this trailer up. Then we're going to take it, sell the trailer load, see how much money we get. And if we get a certain amount, maybe we'll only do 1 run of these. And if we don't get enough, we're just going to do it until we can get it paid off. We've got her full now, and just got off the phone with Clutch Simulations. He said, what's up, GoHamFam? And let's go in here. Let's see what we've got. Oh, no. Yep, we're good. I really should pay attention. So in here, this is a very, very tight space. And we're going to have to back up the entire way in here because I have this set to a certain way. Also, the volume on here, not as loud as I remember being. Awesome. Very cool. Very cool. That was one of the updates, is some sounds have been turned down, which is great. Now, generally, I can back up pretty easily. Let's see here. What can we do? Oh, man. What's it doing? Oh, it's selling. Oh, nice. I didn't know it would sell directly. Goodness. All right. Just a little bit more. I got to this point, and I've made a mistake, huh? Come on, DJ. Come on, DJ. Oh, crap. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care at all. Come on. You're coming with me. Let's go. Yeah. Of course, I've messed it up a little bit. It's supposed to unload on the left side. Let's see if I get the trigger for it or not. Or not left side. Yeah, left side. That's right. It's not giving me the trigger, so what I'm going to have to do is go in here and type in, not grain door, tip side back. There we go. Got that. Now we just got to figure out where the tip is for this. Oh, maybe I should select the trailer, actually. There we go. All right, get this sold. Let's see. So we made like $12 or $1,500 off of that first sale. So this should be a little bit more than that. We should be actually making money at the end of all this. What are we getting here? What are we getting? What are we getting? Okay, $3,200. So we've definitely paid for the brucks. That is great news. I want to pop in here and see. Let's take a look at the sell prices for wood chips. Wood chips right here. So wood chips are selling for a lot more near winter. So I would say for today, we're probably good on wood chips. We've done what we need to do. Let's go and get that returned. So we made our money, plus we made about $2,000 on top of that. I would call that a very, very good day and a good thing. So past that point, there's really nothing else that we can do today in game. We've been on early spring now for like 3 or 4 days. We've literally done everything that we can do. So what we are going to do now is we are going to fast forward some time. We're going to go into tomorrow in game, which will be spring 2, which will be mid-spring. And then we will see what we can do when we get to that point. Now, this is one place where a lot of people say, DJ, how do you do it? Or, you know, how are you do this? How'd you get that to do this? So when I say, you know, this is like computer building, for example. When you go in to build a computer and you say, you know, hey, this is how you build it, and we're done. And you leave them, and it's like, but what do I do next? The computer's built. What do I do next? So I'm going to show you guys how I do it and how I'm going to need to do it, or have to do it, rather. So I'm going to pull right here, slow my roll, and get this backed in. So I'm going to put this away. And so the house on here is actually right across the road. So it's not right here. So let's jump in this tractor right here. So we've got something to drive. And I'm going to drop off this as well. I have no reason to hang on to that weight. So let's get across the road. And another thing I'm going to do is go ahead and set my time to times 120, because that's about as fast as we can go. Now, of course, I can go faster since I have a mod turned on where I can go at like times 480. So it's like 4 times what you can actually go in game. And we will do that when we get over there. But for now, there's that. And then I'm just going to go over to the house, which is right up in front of us on the left-hand side. And then that's going to be where we sleep. Now, there's only one place in the house that you can sleep. Let's go ahead and do kind of a direct hit here. There's only one place in the house that you can sleep. That is going to be in the bedroom. Now, where's the bedroom? If you guys have played on 17, you'll know where the bedroom is. However, you didn't need to use it for anything. In 19, you've got to use it to sleep, which is great because you can actually sleep at night. Now, of course, we don't own this area. We do not own any of this, but we've got the area, so I'm going to use it anyway. See, 1,600 hours. Let's go ahead and close the front door. And then right here, I just need to close that. Cool. Now that we've got that, let's go through. I'm going to speed up time just a little bit more. See, 480. There we go. And then we have to wait till a certain amount of time. So we got to get out of the trigger, back into the trigger, wait, and as soon as the sun goes down, that's when we can sleep. Because the new update, okay, it's looking like it's getting dark. So I'm going to choose to sleep for 15 hours. That's going to put me in there early morning, and we're going to have to clean up the pigs and everything like that. All the good stuff that you've got to do in the mornings. There we go. Into the morning, and then set time scale back to normal. There you go. There is your, and I'm lost. This way. There is your kind of sleep schedule. Again, that's how I do it, and pretty much how you have to do it on this one. You can't place down another house. I've tried. With this one, it just won't let you. You would have to create a brand new farm, and what would happen is Farm 1 would become the owner of this house right here. In Farm 2, you could place whatever house you want down, wherever you want it down. So, let's head over here. Let's get hooked up. Let's put our bucket on the front. And then let's get ready to move some, well, get these animals cleaned up. What we've got here is a mod that came out just a few days ago. Actually, in-game, it came out yesterday. This is... it's this mod right here. I don't know if you've seen this or not. Detaches. I'm not trying to detach. I'm trying to attach. This is just painful. I can't get this. Just stop. Just stop it. Is it stuck in the... It really is, isn't it? Look at that. Bring it forward. There we go. Okay. So we've got that. What is this? This is the rubber scraper. I wanted to see if this would work to push food back in, or if it just works to move the food. It looks like it's just you working to move the food. It's not actually working to put food back in. So that's unfortunately not going to work for us. We need a bucket. What kind of bucket are we going to get? Let's go into here. Front loaders? Yeah, front loaders. That's what we want. Let's go into here, and I want to get one of the lightweight buckets. This is something I think that works really well. I like these buckets right here. And for this tractor specifically, I really like the 1500 right here. As a matter of fact, the large capacity right here works very well. As a matter of fact, we may not even be able to have any problems with this. So let's go with this one. It's going to be on this specific tractor, but we're just going to go with a black one. Actually, as a matter of fact, can we do like a darker galvanized look? Nah, it's just all that. So let's go with Onyx. Onyx looks great. We're going to purchase this for $2,000. There we go. Perfect. Well, we got to go back over there and get it, don't we? There we go. This will work just a little bit better. Let's go ahead and get this cleaned up, and then we'll be good here for the pigs at least. Nice and easy. There we go. Should be able to come right through, and it'll get it all up. Nice. Very little, though. Very little. Only 190 liters. Boom. There we go. Now, we can also use this for something else. We're going to hook up to the spray right here. I don't know if it's running yet, so it's on liquid fertilizer right now. I don't want liquid fertilizer in here, so let's go ahead and remove those. There we go. What we want is herbicide up here, because right now we've got a big problem with weeds. Weeds they're not taking over per se, but they're in the way, and I don't like that. So let's get the front loader off. It's not going all the way down. There we go. So we'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of the bucket. This is so painful. Drop it down. Let it go. There we are. And we need the weight because we've got this on the back. This is going to go all over the place. Hook it up. Got it. Now, right behind us is where all of our herbicide is. I think we've got about 10,000 liters back here, something like that. So let's do our part. Let's fill up with maybe, I don't know, 3,000 liters, something like that. Let's fill these up. Let's get into the fields because, I'll show you what the problem is. Weeds. They're all over the place. We've actually got quite a few. We've got a bunch of weeds up here in 8, quite a few weeds in 16, 18, and 27. So we've got weeds in every single field that we have. So how are we going to combat this? Well, I'm going to go through and I'm going to spray. And it should, at this point, show exactly where we've sprayed on every single field. It should look like a fertilizer state because they've got, let's see. Now the question is, will it? Yes. So it will show in the state how, well, you guys can see it looks like it's being fertilized. So let's go through. I need to get this done. So we need to roll through and we need to spray all the fields that we have. So let's rock and roll. One thing that's puzzling me is I was unable to put any herbicide down on the cornfield. Now, if you look right here, field 8, 16, and 27 all have started growing. However, field 18 is still in the planted stage. So that leads me to think, okay, well, am I unable to get this field to do this? Are we unable? Is it just not going to work until it is growing? I mean, look at this. I'm dropping it down. Nothing's showing. Not even the weeds are dying. So that leads me to think, okay, so maybe that field we just can't do that to, which is fine. That is okay with me. I just need to know, will it work? Will it not work? And it's looking like, it ain't working. Well, I've said at the beginning of the episode, and we made it pretty far into it without actually being able to start this, but I think it's time that we do, in fact, start this. So we need to plow. I need to do a contract. Right now, we've got plowing on 19, 51, and 32. Well, if we take a look at all the fields that we've got, 32 and 51 are the only ones that are squared off. And out of those, we look at 51 and 32. If we just look at the price difference, 51 here, it's 8,000. 32 here, 13,000. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm saying that we get field 32. I'm saying that we don't use their stuff. And I'm saying that we use our own. Accept contract. Boom! So what I'm going to do is between now and tomorrow, I am legit going to set this guy on. I'm going to set it on a worker and just let him go. Let him go. Let him have some fun. Oh, that field's going to take a long time, especially with just this guy right here. But fortunately for us, it's right here. I mean, field 32, it's legit right here. There's nothing else around it. Boom. We didn't have to go very far. All I got to do is come up to it, hire a worker, and let that worker go on with their day and have a good one. We should be able to hit almost maximum speed. We're rocking at about 6, 8. You know what? I think we could do this and get a little bit more tricky with it. Let's drop off the back. Let's spin it around. I'm not going to push it. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drag it, but I'm going to drag it backwards. Just like in Farming Simulator 17, if you've played 17, you can turn the plow around. This one right here. And when you turn this one around, it almost immediately, at least should, go to 10 miles an hour. There we go. So between 8.5 to 9 miles an hour and 10 miles an hour consistently, this field should get done a little bit faster. And I'm hoping that it does. So let's make that money. But between now and then, that is going to be it for today. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like. If you're not, please subscribe. If you have any questions, drop those in the comments section below. One thing, we did have one question that was asked yesterday. I want to make sure that I address it. Lakeland Dalton says, make a video on installing Seasons. So Seasons is just a mod. There's nothing special about installing it or getting it to work properly. All you got to do is download the mod from the mod hub and put it in just like a normal mod, like any tractor or anything like that, and it will work perfectly out of the gate. You will need a new game save. Do not use it with an existing game save. You're not going to be happy with the result. But with all that being said, hope you have a great day. We will see you later. Peace.